Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Somnivore's Minecraft Let's Play. I'm going to be featuring a large number of mods in this because, as I've found, mods for Minecraft are amazing. They do so much to make the game just so much more interesting. It gives it so much more depth, and I really enjoy them. So I'm going to get started by giving it a good seed. Something like Somnivore's Let's Play. Hell yeah. Create new world. And so, I was sort of inspired to do this Let's Play by a guy named Direwolf20, who did basically the exact same thing, and it's what really got me into Minecraft modding to begin with. His Let's Play featured a lot of the same mods that mine will, and I'm going to structure my Let's Play very similar to how he structured his. There are some things that I'm not going to do. You guys probably don't find it that interesting to watch me gather resources, for example. And so once I'm finished giving this little introduction, I'm probably going to stop the video and just get myself started, get some initial resources, and find a reasonable place to build. So I'll be back when I finish. And I'm back, and the first thing that you guys will notice, the first mod that you get to see, is this. This inventory probably looks pretty weird. This is something called TMI. What it does is it shows you all of these items, and you can click on them to add them to your inventory, and you're seeing a lot of strange items while I'm doing this. I'll get to featuring most of those through the course of the Let's Play, but for now let's add some familiar old dirt to our inventory, just to show you how it works. I'm not going to be using TMI to actually give myself anything, but I'm going to have it on just because I don't feel like uninstalling it. So, you can see that I clicked on clay, and I now have 64 clay in my inventory. If I right-click on clay, I just get 1. If I shift-click, I get this big stack of 111. And what it does is it's actually an infinite stack in some sense. You can see that when I set it down, it still has 111, even though I just added 8 to my inventory. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean that up. You'll notice there's a handy little button in the lower left, right here, called Trash. Drop item here to delete. I will probably use that feature of TMI. It's a pretty handy thing. Sometimes you don't want to carry things around, and I don't know. I always feel bad dropping them just on the ground, because I'm weird like that. You'll notice that I crafted myself a full complement of stone tools. There's no real reason to make a hoe, I suppose, but I always do it, just for completion's sake. So while I was grabbing some stuff, another mod that I ran into is you'll see that I have this weird-looking ore. This is copper ore. Copper ore is used by both Red Power 2, which I'll be showing off, and Industrial Craft 2. I'm not entirely sure how Red Power 2 works, but I do know that Industrial Craft uses copper as a base material for wiring. If any of you out there know a thing or two about materials, you'll know that copper is very good material for conducting. And so that's pretty much it. This is also this thing that I'm climbing around on right now. I believe this is basalt. This might be actually a weird little volcano. Yeah, basalt cobblestone, and you can turn this into normal basalt the same way you handle turning cobblestone into smooth cobblestone. I'm going to see if this is actually the tip of a volcano by blotting out that source block and then mining it out again. That'd be kind of cool. Otherwise, this is just a weird little thing. Oh, well, yeah, there you have it. So, this is a volcano. Volcanoes are added by Red Power 2. This area seems really weird. This cliff is so smooth on the side, I'm really wondering if something went wrong with the world creation conflict between mods and normal or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird over there, too. Anyway, I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm going to keep on going, and I got some of those materials. I'm going to find a good spot for a house. Okay, so it's starting to get a little bit dark, and I decided that this spot over here where I started is actually pretty darn good. It's got a lot of wood, and wood will be nice. The other thing is that you'll notice some really dark trees. Those aren't pine trees, those are actually rubber trees. They're a feature of the Industrial Craft mod, and what they do is they have these weird little spots on them, right? And if you have the right tool, you can get rubber out of those, or sticky rosin, excuse me. And then you can turn that sticky rosin into rubber, which will be used for, I believe, mostly just making insulated wire in the industrial craft mod. But you'll need really a lot of insulated wire, so staying near a steady supply of rubber trees is probably a good thing. So I'm just going to hang out here. This is the little tunnel that I dug for myself to get some of those original materials early on. I think I might try to punch some sheep to death to get some wool, so I can maybe have a bed tonight. That sheep is definitely running. Alright, there we are. Maybe I should make myself a sword. I'm going to sprint back over and get that done. Hopefully I can get all this done before nightfall. That would be really embarrassing if I died to mobs on the first night of my Let's Play. So let's try not to let that happen. Yeah, die, sheep. Still a little bit disappointed that sheep don't give any meat when you kill them. Personally, I would love to be feasting on mutton. I'm sure from all this jumping and the little bit of sprinting that I did there that I'll have a little bit of hunger before the night is over. But until then, I'm going to cover this hole back over myself. Yeah, total darkness of the cave. Let's lighten it up a bit with some torches. Now, another thing you might be asking yourself, if you're not used to StarCraft streamers, for example, is you might be asking yourself, what's all that crazy clicking? Well, I've also played a little bit of StarCraft in addition to Minecraft, and mechanical keyboards are really, really nice for playing StarCraft, and so I got one, but they make a lot of noise. So when you're hearing clicking noises like this, that is my mechanical keyboard, but it feels so good, and really I kind of like the sound. You get used to it, you start to like it. Hopefully it doesn't drive too many people away or anything dumb like that. So I'm just continuing to mine this out. I'll be back when I've got a little bit more progress. Alright, so I've got a pleasant little hole in the ground with a nice little bed down there, and it's all nice and lit and pretty. So now, I just used that bed. I just woke up from my nap, and it's time to break into the world again. Now, I'm going to try to get a couple things done. I want to get down to real mining. Lots of people have, their own idea of how you should mine in Minecraft. What I like to do is I like to go as straight down as possible. And I like to get down to a low level and just start mining for diamonds. And so to do that, I'm actually going to do something that I don't know how many people do this, but you'll see what I'm doing. I'm gathering a lot of wood, and you'll see what that's for when I come back from this little break. Alright, so here it's going to be. You can see that I've got a lot of sticks in my inventory, and what are sticks good for? Sticks are great for making ladders. What I like to do is I like to just ladder straight down to the bottom of the world. And so you hear a lot of people saying that you shouldn't mine straight down in Minecraft, right? It's a really bad idea. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble. Well, that's actually another thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to essentially mine straight down, but I'm going to do it in a safe way. I need a little bit more cobblestone right here to get myself another pick, because I don't think that my current one is going to get me through to the center of the earth, or to the bottom of the world, or however you want to say that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on these two blocks and hold shift. That way, even if I'm out over here, I won't be dropping down. Isn't that nice? Alright, so I'm just going down, and ran into some dirt, so I'm going to switch to the shovel. I'm just going to keep going left and right and left and right. And now to show you how this is ultimately going to work, it's important that it's too wide, because there are going to be two sides to this thing. There's going to be one side that I'm going to fall down, and there's going to be one side that I climb up. So what's going to happen is whenever I want to go down to mine, I can just run right into this corner, and then these ladders catch me. It makes it really fast when you have 64 Z levels to go, and you can just fall down instead of letting yourself climb down a ladder. Well, falling is a lot safer, is a lot faster than climbing. Climbing is usually safer, but here it's just fine. So I'm going to finish this up straight down to a low level, and then I'll get back and do some mining.